Imagine this, you are on a dating app and you match with someone who seems like the total package, successful, good looking and surprisingly interested in you. You think you've hit the jackpot, but what if I told you this is how one of the world's most elaborate scams begins? Welcome to the dark world of pig butchering scams, where victims are emotionally fattened up before being completely drained of their money. In this video, I will reveal how is operated a pig butchering from start to finish, who is behind it, and most importantly, how you can avoid falling victim to it. You will also learn why even the scammers themselves are often victims of a different kind. So stick around, because what I'm about to share could save you or someone you know a lot of heartbreak and money. So let's jump right into today's video. Here is the plan. First, I'll break down step by step the playbook of a pig butchering scam. Then we'll talk about the people who run these operations, what motivates them and how they are recruited. And finally, I'll give you practical tips to protect yourself and the warning signs that you want to look for. By the end, you will know exactly how the scammers operate, what makes this scam so effective, and the tools you can use to keep yourself and your loved ones very safe. The pig butchering scam isn't just about money, it's about manipulation. The term comes from the way that scammers groom their victims, fattening them up with fake affections, promises of wealth and trust building. And once the victim is fully invested both emotionally and financially, the scammers make their move and disappear. Let's talk geography for a moment. We learned from the well-known investigation done by Jim Browning that many of these operations are run from places like Dubai, where scammers work in high-rise buildings that are far away from prying eyes. And what's shocking is the level of organizations. They use entire fleet of mobile phones and even mobile communication vans to keep things running smoothly. So if you're thinking that this is an organization done just by a few people in a basement, think again. Here we are talking about industrialized fraud. So how do they find the victims? It usually starts on a dating app. A VPN can mask the scammer's real location, making it seem like they are in your city or even in your neighborhood. And they create fake profiles, of course, often someone very glamorous or wealthy, and initiate the contact. And here is where it gets interesting. The conversations is all scripted. Everything from the first message to the subtle transition into talking about investment is all pre-planned and well-programmed. Once they've gained the victim's trust, they will steer the conversation off the dating app into other platforms like WhatsApp or Telegram, for example. And why they are doing this? Because these platforms are harder for authorities to monitor. Before we move on, I want to share something for those of you who are passionate about fighting financial crime. My FinCrime Career Accelerator course is now available and designed to give you the practical skills that you need to make a real impact in this space. So whether you're starting out or if you're looking to level up your career, this course is for you. So check the link in the video description right below. Back to the video now. Let's now talk about the investment. At first, they will direct you to legitimate cryptocurrency exchanges to make you feel comfortable, of course, but soon they'll introduce you to the exclusive investment app. One such app called Yite was in fact highlighted in the pig butchering scam video from Jim Browning, and that app is designed to look very legitimate. You know, it's going to be very polished with lots of graphics and real-time chart as you would expect. So victims start small, maybe just a few $100s, but the return appears so good that they keep investing. So it's only when they try to withdraw the funds that they realize that they've been scammed. By then, unfortunately, it's too late. Who's behind the screen? Here is the part that most people don't think about. The scammers themselves, many of them are victims too. Imagine you are a migrant worker from North Africa or the Southeast Asia and you're promised a legitimate job, but when you arrive, your passport is taken and you are forced to work in this scam. If you try to leave, you risk violence or even legal trouble. So these workers operate under brutal conditions, often working around 12-hour shift, sending copy and paste messages to hundreds of potential victims. And it's modern slavery hidden behind a digital facade. Now let's get to the part that could save you or someone that you care about. Here are the red flags you want to be aware of. Unsolicited messages on dating app from someone that is too good to be true. Quick transition to private messaging platforms, or investment opportunities that promise high return with little or no risk, and a limited time offer or urgency to invest into something very quickly. And here is the golden rule you want to keep in mind. If it's something that seems too good to be true, it probably is. Why am I talking about this now? Because scams like these are skyrocketing. The rise of dating apps and cryptocurrencies has created a perfect storm for fraudsters. According to newswires, online scams are the most reported type of crime, such as in the UK, where 41% of all reported crimes are now related to online fraud, and 50% in Singapore. That means every swipe, every click could potentially lead into a trap. This is why awareness is critical. The more people know about these scams, the harder it becomes for criminals to operate. And that's the dark reality of the pig butchering scam, a complex web of deception, manipulation, and even modern slavery. But now you know how it works and how to stay safe. So if you found this video helpful, press the like button and subscribe to my channel for more insight into regulatory compliance and financial crime prevention. If you want to actively support this amazing community, check out my Patreon link in the video description, or you can show your love with a super thanks directly on this YouTube video. So that's all for now. Thank you for watching, and until next time, see you soon.